no enso boost Bema dawaya I no pay me to at the match challenge or the prebina nomini already besie hindi about Miss Shannon some diabetes ya and I say be a blood pressure be wajina what the prebina nom 0246 348 334 now what friend number here Pasco Halba capsules so brev one they be a can want some the man say transplant no yebeko India akwa na was kadie say yebedu okra na ubenya bie say eno brev boy e fa no so cry asem fro say woni kapre na se wa ma ho ban na asemba ene obetoa ye nananom e won se adontia no ane ama ene wasoate ese dre tobi no mo tom na nya chese we live here de bia wo complain number ni 0557453579 baby ato adro bia no benya ene he pasco aba capsule ebi Managerial company limited Daruma mema na muche me na no pemize mema dia no pe mumfa ye show eni agone mum no obi o problem pa ene say odunso a na ebi aka managui wa sorry be mprebebre wo sorry no odunso na wo beda eno e distract wo na bebre ni nyina no ane say unya proslav ni bia eno ebebo proslav capsules e wadro wo wi a true man capsules em say modern man so e won pem aba form bobi eno ma be kama dia ma Congo ointment abama honam ani nsa eno so nsaje aboso mai mano honam no amana naso abahadwen ni nyina ne se mema panuama efepa shere bi ani ekatwi entipe na fefa bi esra honam ani abransa eje obodi aboso 0249 017101 na wadi nkomo me dima for ya Dr. Time da so yes doctor ebo emre mienu obo watch ne back or left na wabo back or right ni nyina ne se on my time emfa na ni so no na chese be a stroke no waka chese be a 3 weeks time ana adim enso be ko no ana ma on monitor bibia enso o wan watch you so na doctor Juma obona no wahye o se na utie mi awo ho asema ye den ana se bia wo oba onso o confiture a wote yawo ni nyina no asema mra na mo beje dro doctor mi kase watena se wabu akwa agoko school junction wa mo akra no so poku asema yera 0244 774 2829 dog adin komo Alaska Daruma ye dem ansemnio sawo dem be fe be ma de se utimi siesie ona afi ya kama wo pepesi ana afi blind curtains anuama ya dem siesie the modern in a TV stand ana afi ya kan artificial grass yi carpet de to form nyina no de biaba na wona de dia no Mamutie na no pe vono da form kolem ye wadum ye ne boss fm dan no edi anhwe o akran so cycle tip tolling wa 0554114878 na fe wetin come semens vital bamisha and capsules agan eni etose erom ene ni djuma die nyina ne se o ye bema em pama gudie de wuhia wo de wo toto papa so sa ema utimi jeso trompem nyina ne nyina ha adwen bema jana so na bo adwuma eno ana me kamfo adwei amount of semens vital how about mission capsules agan wunya bia eno betimi aboa padrei ewa adwaman so obenya bia to ewo ba bia mano so munya bia eboamo emamo libido no ekonka mema so sa 0240616061 afi wa Fred Doc ewo number so emulate ba supplement no eno ana make free amase se ne immune system na yemre na onante kakra bia wa bre eya no ani so ebriwu kantankam eba pharmaceuticals wo mo aye research e de dre e de abasa immune system pa ayemra na be so boosting no aye ene emulate herbal supplement no ana onya bia be bo emulate e wa adwaman so wo yo ba wa fefunu o makoda no fo akrade ni mfe dumie no ama ne bia enye ye entisha no so ema be bia to adro bia wo benya bia to high sense wo Daruma na high sense ye de bia bon de ro e ka che o se enuama papa pa no home appliances say TV anasem bia eyem iron ana wo air condition a wo washing machine ana wo bia de ne bo e wo for microwave nom wo rice cooker branch out the ball ene wanwamu bi e wo dem ni nyina no ade so so do ani extra high sense aso ye bomb abaso from last year nyoma mo beto ye e wo yaso nyina no this year ye improve pa ntunya ma ya bora showroom ano pay baby 0302550000 na fe din komo router enu no e wo adwaman so router mister router live ana fe router tone router mister e 3D malaria draw and some eni onya bia eno ebe pa ana fe router tonic no eno ema mo jedi afru samye ye e woni pedua no na de wo mne se say obi a join this ehana dwenani aye yellow ya ne hwe enye momma no ruta tonic no ebinom eno ana ebe yini nyina ama pomuden sronko enso maba ruta nre ewe dwama so ba bi ato odro bia no obenya bi ato ne mom oba wo fa yefunu o makoda no fa kra ne mfe dumie no ofa bia enye ye 0244456329 ya di enkomo ye kwamono ne anope ne mom mede tabia ana ewie tabia heba capsules emema yedro eno no sisi no sede ya wo ya bia no wo de petabia bi na afe enome eno ebebo ma sisi ya die enhi ede afri otabia takum wo be skills e wo mpem a oba be ma no fuku obo adwuma na wo je ho wo che wo nyina na ema adwuma no so koyi enye so obeda o sa ba no sa adwe no na me ma otakum ni bi se wo de tafrika kra dibi na wo be nyoma kakra bi sonko kra e wo ene wo mpem agudie mu eba mista no e malaria draw 0243686861 na on tabia abonkomo ene anope fancy di Maria.
Whoa, me da say yeba yen question of the day. So en anope proudly brought to by Wontumi Herbal Mr. Darroman ye day question of the day. Bana moon project ma me real quick. Why infected say oye bema oye ba wanya gonorrhea wanya syphilis wanya candidiasis and I say bi mu kan candida enu bi na wanya abomodian say obekwa akope Wontumi Herbal Mr. ne bi ato bema and sansan ku bema wama ho aye bibia ho eno so adroi ana ebeboa na Dr. Amudu see himself say, who do you think will win the European Golden Boot Award? Who do you think will win the European Golden Boot Award? Harry Kane, Mbappe, and Erling Haaland. As a idea, Kane, our 48 points. Mbappe, our 46 points. And Erling Haaland, and so our 42 points. When and our food say Wabaje European Golden Boot couple.
Yeah, Pakwesi on Facebook was say Harry Kane and Ebeje Lily Kobe, Lily so say Mbappe for sure. One on Emmanuel Akon as Mbappe all the way and I feel so a Gaza man or say Mbappe and Efa Dochi Eche or say Harry Kane and Efa Mensa John as Mr. Mbappe and the deserve as and so it's me Jonathan Spence or say for me I prefer Mbappe to win back to back and no I don't know and so Ediaba Otto Valverde say or come from Mbappe Weissman say Mbappe and it deserve Francis Boykwe was Mbappe and say Oje Jordan Weiss Mbappe it deserve we Ricardo Quaresma say Mbappe no and say a crowning European and a golden boot winner and no and so Ediaba Evelyn Apeu Mbappe and say of a champion the wisdom watching the show live from Ahafo Sankori KM10 and say offer and no message what day about when so a Papi Flemish or say Mbappe deserves any one of Falazan Sani and so as Mbappe and one watch was a Hurricane and NJ and no Al Hassa Sani messenger one so a day abba and I don't pay any.
Well, now Jessica say Kylian Mbappe now say what European Golden Boot after where Michael Eugene Jr. One also say Mbappe to the world done away ban and fancy say we are also Erling Haaland and also announce Alfred Tagbo essay and comma Hurricane Edward and Afe when so Eric Opoku say Hurricane Eric Opoku from Eric J Fashion Institute our for region go so and Hurricane so one monitor in Jumedie and Anopai and really gangster so say Kwadiama Mbappe forever na Copa La Balente so say Hurricane no a message on so the banner Anopai show no so say and Prof Michael Kwadiama Mbappe last but not the least is Mbappe where Ishmael Manfu and a day a message no and so by na and no yen fancy hona yembra yen quotes no so and DM say wo masaka
kuku di
eno ana kuku go for you
cash out na no day lane 1 lane 2 lane 3
me say
lanes ni nyina
what's the one
90 say
oh couple 6 minutes at to so you move bora 8 over because to be delay kaka last kick of the game last kick
na pasoro
na penalty wo bo penalty no kwa no ya puade ya bawo Who was a poor Kuma Suarez is on Montum.
Who be poor ba?
Cabonoma now. I do want to add Dincha, and next to not Tony Gas, or see at Murray. Add Dincha wire.
Oh, yeah, I do my idea.
Tina, we know saying also boom machine.
Oh, yeah, Hama Wumu. Because said ye, Ayana, okay, identity is ACC. What you want? Cat one cat. Dear Nina. Mr. No, cash out of Sunam, some me. Boy, up where Uncle say cry. China must say ampa.
What to me?
My remember making. And I shall phone you for home. Yeah. And can you send me a recovery? Come in, my ticket. 2005 cash out the really web you. Me down money. My mama for 5 years. I was not training a dozen new enra. I need a Bible. It's a last week, this week, Mama to blocks. Would it be a common dine home? Okay. Well, now BW3A, E4F, 4B4, 100 O's. Wow. That's it. Good. BW3A, E49, A41, and here 15 O's. Good. BW3A, E4C, 1EA, 9 O's. BW3A, E4C, C21, and here 7 O's. Good. Last but not the least, A6. BW3A, E4D, 667. 5 codes.
What to me?
Alhamdulillah. Nakupon kai hona. On my green light. Said ye enra 3 so ye. And then so on my 4. Now the mood do territory.
Adiana me musun what test me say open there or share.
And if a paper Sunday in mano. Sunday ticket. I didn't need it. Asa, you barely have brew. I'm from any premise. You also, I say, what do you point and holding a buffalo?
Me 101.3.
Muncha, bet responsibly 8 years and above. And from Malcada, only Murumfia do no, and no tea. You're coming on your bar, live on Wontumi TV, digital satellite, live on Facebook, Wontumi TV. I like a page and a Shannon Predator Biaba so Shana. If our message is a good comment section, I see Ebra. You're making come on, shoot to Wontumi TV live. I'm
for some cash out. Was I'm perform my cause I cash out yesterday too. My deeper.
Oh, I'm schedule money.
Hey, when I cash.
As I'm on Mike and all.
Rumi and I Tramau. So, two and you would know Kutia. Only was who you need. Okay, I was all cash out. Okay. And as you know, I'm for Mike Waha. I saw bet you found no proof for Umpe. I'm going to go for it. Now, cross all church and question as much as you will. I'm of Mikey Candy. I'm of Mikey Biafra. My master. Yeah, come for foreign. I said, yeah, Medina over here. Which one am I just kind of found?
Wontumi 101.3. Nyamin Sawo. Wontumi 101.3. Nyamin.
Angwangwa Juma no you Yami wohoda se uji didia obeya Juma Ensachre no you Yami wohoda se uji didia obeya Juma Ye bompaye Shamachi Shra Yehuwa Elahenu Yehuwa Ekat We ahata et Yehuwa Elohika bika Luvika, Uvika Naveshika, Uvika Miyodika, Tode Yasach, Todiasak. In English, in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Come on, boy. Kapo. Say Kapo chairman. I feel like chairman.
Yes.
Now I be answer. Go tama taboku kasa mo send messages and ben no be say hey o chairman ya dear pass say what me ask. Na wo mo matches ebe ko so European continent so no mo prepare yes games and remember so mo boy ebe ko and now no chess am no and now pay no wonim say Chebia Barcelona omo election sababa so no pay yes the update table free ya Real Madrid wa Branan ko bianim sa Madrid so aye club omo be sign player and no some aye winter enyama so no ka say no wonim so mo ye ne kan sa aye squad planning chess won some nyina no ya be sa no more adaba latest wa kotena ya fam sa Julian Alvarez and Bobokua ya fam sa Chelsea ade nyina no and no some ababa BMA okay owura ya fam sa Dennis Bergkamp ono aye former player and some Armand de Gala some nyina no and some adin komo area for Arsenal wo mo title aye hopes and wa brane league no Arsenal abeje and as Arsenal and some management ya ball aye 25 matches I say aye 30 more games to go nyina no ya baba so baba din komo na ye hwe and wo mo games ababa so American ya to him say a ball aye 7:30 matches I was no and some baba so no ya Tottenham Hotspur abody at your club ya fans Newcastle san game no and some baba cross nyina no aye real fans Anthony Taylor ono ana Jeminya say na na no one some baba repair our game mu one some baba center of freedom aye some match and what everything team no one some baba body at your club ya fans Bournemouth san game and Everton no mama fanto one say ya real fans Andrew Medley ono and some aye referee Adama san game and some other cross and as a Chelsea team no one some ball game area tia aye bobo kwa one say Leeds United wa brand one some Leeds a game and some other so referee no abehanto aye san game no and some aye Robert Jones anuna one so other san match as a man no Chelsea na no one some other day na man for game and open to gasa one some other train and a free aye Chelsea Manchester Ballantin nyame ya tuma and a jomusu game almost the club ya fans a West Ham Ebono and some 8:15 and Manchester for game and some other cross referee no aye referee Simon Hooper ono and a Jeminya say one some other game and some abas anana ansana Napoli for no one anu komo ababowai aye Coppa Italia one quarter final match I was a baswa ya dey aye update nyina no and some at ayenko ayenia ya fans Premier League no manafe ya was said ya no some abesia kona latest amenya nyina say answer man for Jaisa one brand seven say Marcus Rashford and kona one kobo loan ama club ya fans Barcelona na say no we be our time monitor ya ntumadia ya de Barca am Sabasa for no one tiri Barca Juma Marcus and so bono and some abosro na Jawasa Manchester for any say I was asking price one some pay at 30 million euros no one teso dia and your Barca bam amania kind of business and some aye Juma fe one some am a bonus stay our Barcelona na mom want teso dia bibia tresa Barcelona ebiam abasa request say one say here Rashford for not that loan deal na say baba so anas Emerson nyina no latest amenya no no pen say and Michael Carrick and you makoye and some mama you omutim no ana team Surya Saniuma and some start to say click na bia nyama so start to say fa say na ya na dey tell say player bia be kobiano one some abaso oba na mom report am say can say and the coach no yes say Ojirie passer Rashford Wontumi fanema and some amani and one kind of plans and some and it's a bunch of no and to me Antonio outright and I said Barcelona one ba na Manchester Fanantias am another long deal and some amasodia report amenya say Giuseppe Rashford no one some I don't call before from Manchester party and yes na ye kase coach na ba ma one some Arsenal Academy club ye finish United I know I kakra free mo and some banner peno and some our show so abra ya wuso ayedin komano nyina no wonum say Manchester coach no man you ayare say Michael Carrick akasa no a relationship that one no and chesa player your fan Bruno Fernandes and some Antombra na Bruno dia serious so be kana sama and no come back control sa wo panini say masa free na kroi am so say ya kapa sabia proper number 10 and some we are say game mu and no Bruno no manager fan say Carrick say when Bruno na on a boy no one relationship and some aye come pa na ye betia some coach your fan Michael Carrick okay and some other for Bruno Fernandes and so
Yeah, I've known Bruno for quite some time and know him really pretty well, and seen him the odd time the time that I've left the club and bumped into him at times. So I got a really good relationship with him, you know, and I understand how much he's really intelligent footballer. He's bright. He cares a lot for this club. So in terms of that side of it, we all want the same thing, you know. So it's obviously nice when players that you respect, as I do with Bruno a lot, says good things about you, but it's ultimately it's about the team, you know, and getting the best out of the team, and actually that's what we're working together. So time will tell, you know. It's not about judging how good or successful at this moment in time, because nothing's really happened yet, you know. We hopefully got a lot more to do between now and the end of the season and see what happens after that.
Yes, and all coach on the interim, your real fan is Michael Carrick, and I just say, you didn't accept Emana, just say, you never time, and so on, Sabia, day, when I is successful, and I say, saying, and I know some never see a co and you be on Sabia Bruno, and some never Trosso, and I say, Poliano, and so and Trosso, and no Kakra manager, and some other two latest, I mean, I couldn't for the so could be main, you know, I'm saying no polyphony run out Jimupa. Now, you know, I was a Kakra and Capelia, your father so could be mean, ever so joiner, I just caught McTominay, Romelu Lukaku, as our Bobokua, your father Napoli, after say, Womusake, Ruben Amorim, Emma Coachina, your father Michael Carrick, I feel now, Kurana Satin Casa, one more hour for so and Mabokua, your father Mayu, the Minion said, no cry, Yakasai, Sir Usadi Napoli, Abba, now the Manchester United and Super, Bonum, Abba prefer United to a Napoli, Chakurana Benya, not just Uncle Baba stay enough, one across one on the board, Yamakalaba, your son United, and I Kaka Frimo, and some Antabana, Todamos pay. One who came, I was a boss, and one more boy of fear, Eliatia, Newcastle, Unumsa Shokili, Yaka, Unibabia, Todamos Peta, one more that 15th, our league table also. Now, I'm 29 points. Now, 29 points, you know, woman West Ham, I don't know that 18th. Now, just a relegation zone. 1 hour 23 points. Now, just a 6 points gap. And a sub 20 a year Bobo Corners at Tottenham Hotspur. And some other West Ham to South Comasabi and a tree. 1 game Emerson at Tottenham Fono. Woman to me and Shah. Points, you know, West Ham on some that didn't ever close by 3 a year points. Now, so West Ham answer, maybe a Tottenham Swan shall still know, Sagap, ever cause what them, Nametisa, what call a year Bobo Corners as Spencer. Yes, a personal, wouldn't say, or much one would Yabisa said one of the last time I'll test Spurs and some relegation or Obakasenti or Mount Fania, you can say relegation clause, and some say, Yamuboy, say, yes, season now, Yantimia survive it. Now, Tottenham Hotspur, some call a year championship, and you better Taku, you better Sampano, report to me, and signing contract to be and some artisans, and always said in Yoma, and some cross from Yoma, and you are your pass Tottenham Hotspur, Timno, one of some about me, and some way out the time, also player, your fellow Sharo Konsa, not Sharo Konsa, no, Liverpool, Janice, on call a Leverkusen, Bono and a Montemano was so pa. Now, according to media, I want to sell Liverpool for one of the first option. I know I buy buyback clause and some shall buy no contract anymore. Now man 3 days and you and some started sabasa nani say Wontumi secure and yet Jeremy Jacquet and you so sorry Jaro Kwanza mon some account any what should be Sabia Van Dijk and Ebia Konato Kranwa Jeremy Jacquet and Jaro Kwanza one some abeya jwana me no kase no mete se Liverpool for say one abeso mo exercise say one so first option our kwadai ho Manchester no already agreement na omadi kan ko sika wo so omoje and the also Liverpool etwani nyina no wo say adwuma na boy no so wa we no wo benya omo so omadi akwada no ensom aba Manchester no aye kakra and some from Edinburgh no pay no and some our show so na wo ko aye Chelsea omo so ya na wo game aba so coach na ye fam say Liam was senior onim so wo no yes on one kasa je to me say Wobaba fa aye Chelsea coaching job no na onum say German for by mockery answer Wontumi sure was the coach here was a science teacher bibi no be just say be coach na obi a shit aye glasses and I said you was shishini and no one some coach ba ko kra as what say chemistry that just obi a kind of na coach no same oya way so obaba fa dwuma no san na man for be kano and I was a coach and was a manager any day our touch la mo say obi akasa di onim kasa pa ene na no ate na mo madwuma no de em so Wontumi nya na when so about 9 matches a manager na but apart from Arsenal Carabao Cup home and away obi so san games no me no and some Arma Mikel Arteta no opponent to be and when Chelsea abama Chelsea lose and some body be Wontumi ama e Chelsea afa draw no no we din kunim and some our some matches in all competitions na o say onu do abese ne dwumadie ene kasa edoma no nya fei ane ye kan asem ne bo tutuo ne huruwa na betrem na me ye coach ana hosi tene eye Strasbourg derby oso ono no wabema ne coaching job ane ye dwuma no ensom ana kasa ensom agema no awa bana wogitum ye pase bia wo ma mu wati wo mo so bia the Joses bia the Peps nom ene Dancelotis en omo maka no wondu sa level ne mom ono fu so no som ayo bia adwuma no wo betimi abopa wa brana no piano so aye kakra enom efina so de ba ne mom manager no say asa ma for referee oba na matches ne kakra omo bona olusu 2 games ama Arsenal no so kra no and ye consider mo say wo mo ye the best team our Europe and say the best team our Europe show and your front and backer and then asie hwinsi yentie aye Chelsea coach Liam Rosinia and our brand manager no tiri pass adwuma de wo omo ye bi pa.
I think so. Yeah, it takes time in terms of origin and players have taken on so much information, so many team meetings, not many training sessions, and they've put into practice what we've wanted in the main. So yeah, pleasing signs, but we need to continue in that vein. Again, I don't speak about what's happened before me. I can speak about what people said. Look at those 2 games and the situation we had in terms of ability. We didn't have full player ability in both of those games. This extreme quality to come back from 2 goals down against West Ham, to come back in Napoli when they're behind. I'm not questioning their mental toughness at all. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it takes time, but in terms of what's been really encouraging and really pleasing is that the players have taken on so much information, so many team meetings, not many training sessions, and they've put into practice in the pleasing signs, but we need to continue in that vein. Again, I don't speak about what's happened before me. I can speak about what I see. Our 2 defeats came against what many people say are the best team in Europe. And I look at those 2 games and the situation we had in terms of player availability. We didn't have full player availability in both of those games. The players are showing me in my time with them extreme mental toughness, extreme quality to come back from 2 goals down against West Ham, to come back in Napoli when they're behind. I'm not questioning their mental toughness at all. I think so.
I kakra manager friend sir Liam Rosinia and our tenant Casa Yadene accepts MN pay live our bra Yadia Jumalia friend sir Wontumi sports buffet and some other so they Manchester Walusi I had 2 matches I want to Mobia Keke Walusu 2 games Emma Arsenal and a decay our Premier League table so one said decay our UEFA Champions League table so Yakwaya draw Emma Chesene woman you consider say the best team and so our Europe now Arsenal aye koma semono and be as Arsenal about Premier League and answer the Gunners Wontumi also more we might be playing aye squad no call aye invincible na no aye back camp no nature say aye just very more time now we know and we back press no me ate we mo some aye juma pa na the Gunners we come on here we say assembly aye discuss e wa ha and chesam komo bi aye to bia no and our former player Dennis Bergkamp hey akomko kapo uni abon ba timi de outside foot e shaho kakra bi na wadan ho ma bon afa defender ho no abefa na chesa o shewanu no board ye wo mo bobi pa na Dennis Bergkamp ana yebisa no say anya bia Arsenal o mo title hopes no say ele no so abesi akose baby a problem pa kase e say on see e kan wo bia person discuss Arsenal pa no dey the last 3 seasons ana womo ban ho ana o man timi san komo no aye kind of positives ni akokofa eno enso dia ba bata ho no wo se no ana be problem ama Arsenal biom womo fan game at a time e wa bane wo jiri ba sa ho no ana chese ba ha dwen yenti owura ye fan Dennis Bergkamp.
I don't think there are other teams who could catch them because they're going to drop points as well. So again, I wouldn't worry about that. Just focus on your own squad, your own team. Plus, the big games are yet to come. The difficult period is yet to come. So for all the teams, because they're all still in the Champions League and fighting on. So I wouldn't worry about that. But the only thing I would say is, you just mentioned it before, like the intensity of the first few months, the joy, the excitement. It looks sometimes now like, okay, let's not make a mistake.
Yes.
And that's, in football, if you're at the top, if you want to be a champion, you can't rely on, okay, let's not make a mistake. You have to go, and you have to, if you make a mistake, okay. And you make another, okay. Just keep doing it, because I feel
yes, and all I just so red father said Dennis Bergkamp and all I just say baby on cancer friend a difficult period and so Valentine and some fun game after game as one shadow who will be one on the pressure bema I the Ghana so much na just no I am man sitting quite a hard journey at Janamo where you Jamudi can ban I had no to commodity afar I had difficult period moment on Arsenal and sense and Kasa one Bobby Agio on 20 and some message board here. Yakas will be deep ball at that ball, just on no baller, not just a Bergkamp. And we now can Yentiano Soro sitting command for Arsenal at Club no.
Of course, that people start to talk about the last few seasons.
Yes.
And if you let that come to you, if you gonna mention it yourself, for example, then the players will know.
Yes.
So I feel I know what Arsene always said. Just take every game in this period. Every game just is a final. Just focus on the next game, and that's the main thing now. I think I wouldn't be too worried, because I feel the other teams aren't strong enough at this moment. City maybe coming there, but.
Yes, not just say on Sharanya War, just as Ara Timsono, one more tempo, our femme, and some man sitting Kwana Club, one of the pushy at the bank to the Arsenal phono, and some title hopes, and a one former player. Your friend Dennis Bergkamp, and Anopeno, your dinner accepts at your mama Bamunchi for one so press conference about Sona Bamunchi, the Abubia, coach in the Baba press conference piano, almost a sporting director, Berchani, and Oran in you, your friend Max Elbal now, among others from mo chasa and yaman to chasa woman hurricane edin common hurricane and common do so kan nyina so achasa and common there or say across bat negotiation and kasa enyan hyase kra na omoda so any hurricane e close contact na chasa yonkofa do boy no and some anen mpan fun in term and so aye kama pa na do so kan nyina say the moment ebaba no sana no chasa e man komodie and chasa dia kan dwumadi aka nyina no and some aye very simple to underlined word and say omoda so and a boy no omo close contact enter negotiation ebe chance ma hurricane and so I stand in afe one some stay at the Bavarians of Bamuntina and I am Max Erbal and I just want to attend some to Jaun Sortana one quarter final and no a DLB Pokal not just say German Cup quarter final game no and some other so now manager for Vincent Company and almost answer a game no saying a match in the best across wall Bamuntin the so be themselves so prepared because opponent to be a Shawa Wamium Pampe and a cup match be also number 2 be no 4 no 5 any day a do be a move and some other day amapa now Vincent Company and was say you want to just watch na a goalkeeper fanasa Manuel Neuer one and some other starting game no Manuel Neuer and a start and from Serbia a cup game Jonas Albegnum one pebia but fashion trimsa kwadano wa ball important games yes Serbia match and one shene here na one gonna to match bia no ma ayafo and say Jonas and so bia dapaya and no just Serbia a cup game ti yamane medane bia no and control a quarter final asem and some other can to watchna nyamyarma Neuer and a start yentio coach our brand will confirm me.
It's very simple. So Manu Neuer is a goalkeeper. He will start tomorrow. It's the only position. It's a little bit of a hint before, just to avoid. We always have to treat our goalkeepers specially. I know that in football in general, but the progression of Jonas is something we've discussed for a long time. When we got him from Köln a year ago, we discussed a little bit what we saw the first 6 months, what we saw the next 12 months, and I think that this year we're hitting a lot of the targets with Jonas that we had in mind. He's played in important games, not just the games where people can think, oh, it's maybe the easier games. You know, he played Stuttgart away, he played PSV away, he played some games that already show that you have to be a real talent to be able to play in those games that were important to us as well. And in the future he will still get minutes, but always with me. And with
no kakra manager for Vincent Company and I'll tell say you didn't some Emma one also nya time ball player you found say Luis Diaz abaso say was so full say December na you never to just say on mama kwadana ko break on one am boy no say one ko gina home aboa pa because December na one ma boy no ko break no na abama na ye ka say boy no and so form abama che so bia and so abona ba so any agena and what you free Germany yanko aye Spaina mame bobo kwa wano sa Atletico Madrid meno kase nyame ya duma omo so bo aye Barcelona na omo ne Barca game no ebe koso ya wadano na chese aye aye semi final we aye Copa del Rey match ababa so yemi nyam sa Atletico from omo camp no metesa McPudel any player ye fan Nico Gonzalez omo me no ebe available for that game omo ne Barcelona and some ebe bon kwana me no womo so recover ebeginam na Atletico and some aye club and say you be can say woman was one to Atalanta e boy na you fan Ederson and you say come ebesa kwaso na do ma so me ye say woman was one secure boy area and say na transfer market close because omunum say summer ebia Liverpool besa trinity other clubs ebesa bantin tampano Atletico Madrid ebesa woman secure boy with signature to ansana aye transfer market no and some abiena ye kan no when say Julian Alvarez as ayobia na say medene some bama manfo kwa wagide say one Chelsea omo ya na sao na nkomo na beka me catch so omo use Enzo Fernandez ono ana chess what done agent adiama club fan say Chelsea wo ton eye Chelsea ema eye Julian Alvarez omra na ho dapa na ena sources and some atwesa boy no any Chelsea do no ebenya baso because almost say when we are close agreement and we are between Atletico and Chelsea and as Russian so clubs ni no when some relationship when we pass when the Falcao nom e buy when Sante Joe Costa so e buy and Felipe Luis Munina no among some about paintina when we want to be a second be also boy ni do no and some other so our brother say die Jomo can say omo yareche agreement and say no e kakra finance so and some about one Porter wababa say goodbye adiama Barca players no because ya Casella Porter nya president ebi moment any we a moment to refer Sala Porter and some ebe muna wano and some chatia na deminyam say wako boys in the dressing room ana onom akokra nkwatano wada wo bia say pepania komapa womanya edama team wadono be fa akonya no woma konkote adiama ama titles any ate ebi some abantira wabakra womo say omo koso nya dwumaden ema club no na yesi enano pay anso no wakasa wiei ana owe for say flick and some abeso chesa wadana support ebema ono la porta na project la porta enom ayadu twam wo bia sikani ho sikasem ayebisi basa wo player na obono hene ana me ba me sika no me defer me salary ana dendie wo yo wayanti ne baba debato wei etimi aya tima wo mo jo le masi kwai emanoko na me yani go maintenance ensom akọ yet team no akono mo na ye kasai ensom abaso mo body ma Barcelona dia ne ne no wo fan sa fake any bibia dan so ba support aye president in tono die wonom akoso adno support ema aye wala porta onsa niuma akoso bianum say aye politics me no kasai Victor Font ensom aye candidate na Victor Font say hwadia na wono na wamali Messi ama oni ayaka na Messi dia ne 1 ana fe Real Madrid ensom aye 2 ata owe for sa font enso say the moment Madrid aba tobo ana so to ayampia ediama Barca bia no relationship entimi nya kama emanu yeda ayonkofo na nkabi off the pitch eda Madrid and Barcelona entam no ena tinton tan yatwam womuntimi fan che Madrid emanu yeda ena womun Madrid atia doanwoma so na mo clearly ana referee say ana referee say ana referee say debiana Real Madrid TV mu di referee September was say clearly referees abuamoche wo bia mo Madrid was say line na ti wete pay na ordinance atre ho adia wo je penalty anie was Madrid na club man obeti yakaso no referees abuano achen Real Madrid ebin sida ayamo ana mo yasane no na as long as Real Madrid abakoso na ebia mo ba use Real Madrid TV adia yi enuma bi ni adeni na no wo mo so ba koso no madini no as long as sane man ba koso no wo mo so ana mo ntimi nya fine e man nya yeda na de all kan nyina so no say na Barca for wo ma lose influence our boardrooms our federation la liga ho ansan ka bi atwam ka bi Barca so wo mo call shot pesamin community Madrid for na debia na yaye say and yaye say na ademena Barca lose influence our and perform some anim na ahadi okano krapa wo mo bisa no say yetu oba no mawa enti ode Erling Haaland ababa aye possible and also ane aye possible na mom am samuntiam ye na sports management or team here woman play an infatuation kasa because I was with the respect emasa club no it no club to club negotiation woman yana Man City and Kasai na omo kwano na beso kan nyina say omo ko City anima wonyin tomu da say Man City and na ye Kasai City be kaso ton player yi amono so akọ da bi anya juma kra aye possible so metimi ato but the big question and say and be City Abatwana and I question over your friend Victor Font or no and some job now also to Serbia report on me sir woman national team almost fitness coach your friend Dusan Illich now Dusan Illich and the Abasa Dusan Vlahovic ever free Juve na free Juva was a brand of sign a contract. Ama Barcelona as a free agent. Here season ya. To the Arabian common free. Sa Dusan Illich. A fitness coach, Emma Serbia national team. And was in the Chrome anyway. Emma join Barcelona for free. One other the assembly to that 10-ton time. What kind of sour we are just an ocean kakra and on the free mu at the banana peno and some our show so Real Madrid. One must say Brian Diaz every African buy will be able to control no say or come up penalty or come up and come fast and buy. Now so 3 matches against a Villarreal against Vallecano against Aya Valencia. You know, Aya matches are buying a Montemba Aquanimupa, a Swani matches and Ano Cradia, or no, and they are sister matches in Mbappe, and your second go against Aya Valencia Timino, and I was said Diaz extended a contract, and one must say, are very close. I will be out just what say until 2030. Manoka said 20 session, Abaswanasa. Now I was Danny Cafea, a room, our just a Timino, woman training grounds now, all burning and I just want to more ram. I just said Cavayani ate, or training them, no. Now, latest, I mean, say, sir, Franco Mastontuono game against Aya Valencia. No, yes, and now what Kakra, Sikano dia Ubedi, but for 1 hour to soundy, Amsa Sanya Mana Water, and then Amsa Union some be a training in America checks, no, Abacoso, and some Yamako than a mother for say, one more year squad planning. Now, squad planning, the other kind of saying, Yama Summer, Nico Pass, ever returning from Como. Andrick, ever returning from Lyon. What you have Kodami anyway? Our Madrid team no more. Now, defenders, Eba, and your midfielders, Esam Beshemo, Juman, and Nuano, a seat. Now, the Miano Matina Pono, me who dream Buta. Hey, yes, player beer. Woman retino, and also more consider say, the position, our bono, your from some or one of the. Just say top 3. Nessa Oka one of the best 3 players. I was a player and positioner. Yes, it's any punishment. Momo Fani Dimai. Yes, the agent a proposal in Denmark. Madrid for da Amompe. No, oh, dear. Says he catch your corner. They met to me club and I cannot much to Amama Yempe. And so it's upon the position of Bono. Walk out 1, 2, 3. And we are singing now. One of Eshem, Badiamino, sir. Real Madrid say, I know. Dear who Nadia said, be a cakana, some amene, and some I catch free, I club, and and some other banana pay show. So now report to me and say, AC Milan. Mammy, I brought to Rafael Leo, Odumsa, Leo, you'll be on so to me more. Now, what then about from dealing and say, and some Ashano, I'm a metessa at that time, I'm so burn some our problem. I just another element, Emma Rafael Leo, Motoban, Kenim, Sankabi, some about me upon Yahoo man say, now report to me and say, in Kunkudie, what's one? One country be as AC Milan Naninje and I say be on your happy in January transfer market be ya normally in Kunkubako Turkey and I Saudi Arabia Bana Denjani Adeno so that's what Milan Air Club and all so cost a Bonuntina I'm an uncle beer and no I update free na swear banana peno and some our shonosuna Juve woman could on a phone Western McKinney Western McKinney no I'm Premier League Italy Germany France, I from you, Babia. On your offer for Babia, Premier League, offer for Babia by. Now, so Western McKinney, Metesa Aquadano, woman on a 3-year contract renewal. Woman in the sea can ever call 4 million euros a season. And no, I Juventus, almost a player. Your father said Western McKinney, Amachas Aquadano, Yobia. What is some others who are saying, and some other club. Your father said no, and some other two for our penny. What is some understand and I of the Admiral Paris Saint-Germain woman some about says America say PSG when we a tumor we be on sell a classic almost Marcel and Nasa 500 Inter of watch 5 and maybe a tremo and Marcel so much 5 and watch Chelsea in Quantum when we are watch my simple come on seen on Montias now Jamaican said no manager say off day when we resume training ayo tena nyame yare ma Wednesday ana enkwada na ebesa resume ye latest our reference sa Roberto Di Zerbi enkoma no hunie wonu say yese Marcel omo ultras ayo supporters group awoto enra womo som ekoye meeting na meeting about so anadwona de che na no pe no domo kan nyina sa nyoma me onu pa ana omo ultras no omo demanded their free ayo Marcel Frank Makot awoya yetese owner and Pablo Longoria president no ho adea chesa demand number 1 Leonardo Belandi was a captain. Wamu amband ni fini samo mpano toto mpano no ono akwada no so message ya ne dia o wamu se omo kama na so to say sam onim to say omo a owo ye pa na ono ontimi di Marcel e manu ye Leonardo Belandi ro amband efato enom aye 1 number 2 Wama so mchese coach no munya no kwan omo mpese omo bete ene pamana ana compensation eso ana masa mompamu coach no e manu nkonyoma me anu wei monstrope amba na fei monsake Roberto Di Zerbi eno ensom na de free omaso ye ensom na de eba de minya no nyina no say yesu ne pebia wo bai eye coach ne pa e de abatu ja se coach no ni mo akra kofom bibia no mo mbe ya ebesa peja coach wei na spirit e bi mesa se na wo Musa Tasanioma Ekosono, Amana demoralize na a jumpa. I'm on 1 part Tasankabia Ukika, what do you Juma and Sunny Marinano, Mirijan Fus and Pabia in Tokene, I'm not to Tankruum. Now report to me as atmosphere. I won't come and dairy. I know, baby, I myself for your trading. Yes, boys, be saying. Anna, monitor to adhere as a surveillance. It is adhere time at about training. Your poor dear, yeah, just say duration of stretching. Say your player wa bana I was so come out physios no wamano tom paso tene wa pom stretch kakra no yes boys ne ntias yes ni nyina kra deserve and the staff wamu monitor ebiem cafeteria menu say bia dwane no ya ka cho say wiai wuni gobe na enwo akofa wotrim te bia dano ye bia panu bi ni bia chase snacks bi eno kra mo say monitor chase boys ne sesani ma enkoso ni nyina womunya nkwada mo jeje sonti munya samani twena mo mankwada no womunya mo sumdwie yesi no kan bi na asa nkwada no fuza ya san nkwada bi ekosku ntisane te bia ne ya obatena me ahwe tani abronko na nkwada no ensom abo ama chese manager no womo be so mo sakena ne nyina no ye kakra ensom efum banche yemfesina yamakwa ma badwafo no mana afi yentoa so this eye Wontumi sports buffet
Unya airflow o side new year say you try na so you chichi woman for say ya krase ye adwuma very cool and the games so most of the games ni bi no baswa EPL games be decide for instance United game no I mean say United fans be brave interest pa Arsenal so another game but me percent before no am share other stories are more discussable no me take games in few fast na say nya kwan call other stories no so first game no yeah person started from Chelsea and at Leeds United game no Rosina buy the whole year juma bibiana etwa say ya sake coach bia sebe nya performance na de sake no na ya fa new coach aba coach no onye proven a rookie manager who has to be given time. The SSA oye no na oye no. Enipo odi Maresca ani or whatever ma Maresca call na odi Liam buy no. Adwuma Liam Rosina eye no yaw na ba mu onye disappointed. Okay. So be either so ye pro Maresca on June to say the manager should have left or anything. Sabrino or Bompire said Liam Rossini Betiasha, the Empire in young Fasa. But the guy is really working. There are certain games be on my Mimi who say, and not just the 3 points, but it has to be a statement win. Or by Wabo 3 or 4 competitions, Wabo FA Cup, Wabo Carabao, Wabo Champions League against Napoli, against Pafos, EPL, no, Wabo series of games, and he's won all of them. Right now, baby, attention, I want to say, losses are at Liam Rossini and Yinano, or Mikel Arteta, and in the Arsenal for the tono. Other than that, Ebiako Tremwa or Cosmo Champions League no Nemu or Charlton. And EPL also all pay for me. Now EPL I acquire 4 out of 4. First of all, why would you want to change a lot? Our brother be society. Technically, tactically, a lot Chelsea be brisa on the field. Now in Purosebe, and Yamakra Chelsea, definitely hefa. Kukuyera nyadia had to krona na de bebaho. James ho chena gusto. So as much as Kuku, our family Kuku nana, Maresca Kuku. Liam Rossini a Kukuna left back in midfield. James, Caicedo, Enzo, and Santa Maresca, and one and Baha. You don't need to change a lot, but day-to-day improvement of certain individuals and the collective body as a whole. And now you coach, and you be brain say, and now be try say, be custom white me and improve, thereby masterminding resource. Results are ma. The person we improve no team no baby a crack you ya omonchima. But he's getting results. But results no ABCB. Now the maybe opinion you say Obiti said the Wolves banana na okasembi against Wolves. Me that phrase in one statement in one the Shadrach. When you hear a coach speak with that volume of words, it's a second be the chopper. You think that this is a young coach ya when you have 3 points we are a drufia yaman cook near Bonabaso. But I say I want us to have a perfect 90 minutes. We on one fresh pressure the yaman. Okay. Sankayabo game na we truka 3 points like you call okay no come on. But I come back to boardroom or mumu na esa komo kase oh Liam say you winning all right but we the truka do. Yes, something for the Kasa 7 of the channel. But in Patriots, say yes. But no, a young coach, he is looking way beyond 3 points and talking with a mentality of a perfectionist. I say 90 minutes. We don't just want the 3 points. We don't just want to be in control of the first half, but second half as well. So I say a perfect 90 minutes versus a young coach. And non since me so the akasa asema me can say yaw at this point here edi kwa so ma pressure bia ba no so gidigidi sa on ma win no nya handsome win ma won she Leeds United keko on ma nya handsome. I'll be going for 3-0 against Leeds United yes me the me aka fa game no ho maintaining the mental resilience of every Chelsea player. Chelsea fans are resilient. Born Yashomu too, they know they will come back. That kind of mentality, and then on consumer boys, and other than that, a lot wouldn't have to be changed because squad now na Maresca use you or not also buy or try say or the Como Besaba back to the squad now. I'll be going for 3-0 against Leeds United. Michael Carrick to coin their court West Ham. A very bad moment for West Ham. Very, very uncharacteristic of their time in the Premier League. And that every manager, West Ham is a mid-table club. Yes. And times is so more form or more fighting, even to survive. Now, Abaye Ediama Michael Carrick pa. At a very good time for Michael Carrick to continue in the ascendancy in our Befajman. I mean, they are the best third attack in the Premier League, Manchester United. We Arsenal and Man City in China. In terms of goal production in the final third, Manchester United carry Kuwese home. They are producing good numbers in the final third. Contrastingly, West Ham are a part of the worst defensive structures of the Premier League. Along with Burnley and Wolves, come once 48 goals, and then the worst defense. Burnley and better that poor statistics, on 49 goals. So Timwa sabe network now. as against team one attacking a solid third best attack. I mean, I'll be going for Michael Carrick. Where areas are Michael Carrick and so improve on the game, you know. Or buy minimum or 2 goals. Michael Carrick offensively. Man City 2. Obia Arsenal 2 minimum.
Yes.
Obia minimum.
1 share crowd here, 2 goals here.
Yes, sir.
Or share.
And nothing against personal. Omomano SG. Mekasa omomano. Omono refers to statisticians and Panthers and Sankrofone transition game. Omomano 1.78 as an SG, and he overperformed because of 2. He overperformed the SG now before the game. No, yeah, the man no, they are winning. But my main can't seem show. Manchester United are considered 3 goals
under Carrick.
Okay. Emu back your own goal. Mienu na akano oko consider no 85, 84. No ma mefa back ko consider 4 goals back your own goal. Martinez goal no. Frey na akano a ono an consider from open play no. 84, 85 and then 90 plus.
Say ye be game no.
What it does tell all of us and say make carry game no a lot of intensity. A lot of performance during the average moments of the game. Average moments of the game near where opponent to a bum now we are bambi across 60, 65, 78 minutes. Make carry go so hopper. But drop intensity no in the last 10 minutes of the game. More opponent in the bum no. So in my opinion, the game I'm going for Carrick. United will be really putting up the measure. Say Obenya a very positive outcome there at West Ham, but so West Ham between your goal, it will be latter part of this game and early. But if there has to be a first goal, a first scorer in this game, it would have to be Manchester United. But West Ham being your goal, maybe latter part of the game, and say United they drop here, maybe 3-0, and I'm the mama make Carrick in the boys, and until I'm the one numpo, I'm the man West Ham, they are quarter to. What is the probability in this show? When you have statistics, I'm looking the chances of their goal coming, no, are very marginal, and they were 2. But I'll be putting this game at 3-0 or no. Spurs and a Newcastle game, no. Another unusual game. By the standards of the 2 clubs. I'm off a table number, and this is the only fixture America for the table, no. But be mummy no done so any. Their growth production no anything to be discussed about. And yeah, no me who say how. I mean, look at Thomas Frank about for how na Jumanico. But be a problem no one. Ya bought Mickey Van der Ven Abaso. Ya bought Romero Abaso. Ya ka omo partnership no a solid. Partnership 5 for Europe say see better to no no. And now a bro so a Saliba. And then Gabriel you know. Dia kanin no shout out to no be Romero ne Mickey Van der Ven be. They are solid. After the red card no pay and you want to sank akra. And it gives me a notion say we're going for a free back against Newcastle. Radu Dragusin, Bebe Chobi, Mickey Van de Ven, Bebe Chobi, and of course the Palina about the right side of the free back. Not the Eve Bisuma Aquacotuo, Cristiano Drogi Aquacotu say, and if you know about 2. I am thinking, say, Wilson Odobe, the other game, no one year said your penny, but along with Javi Simons, with me 2 critics Parker on my body original Dobe Solankiachi, and a typical 3-4-3. If it has to work, it may be. Spurs bet me the kind of goals in our open, but it hasn't been the real Spurs na this season has been so bad. Eddie Howe and Newcastle table number. Eddie Howe in Newcastle. I think say should be at 12th position in Newcastle there. And look at the goal production. Was at 35 and what to 36 ago. And Newcastle are operating at a goal margin of negative -1. Newcastle, very unusual season, and so best I can further down the table 15th and sign out to Spurs. Spurs at the end here, very bad, very appalling season. Almost 35 goals, I consider 35. And they are breaking even in terms of goal production at a time of season. I feel like I more goals. So that is another game I make up for a double chance for Tottenham Hotspur by virtue of the fact that these are the games and then we person me share because of Premiership no. Another story also Serbia national team coach and say fitness coach is
Vlahovic. Let me join Barcelona for free.
Sir, free. And you had a free biane.
Wontumi.
You had a free biane. Madam for be or call night club.
Is a club no score the battle?
Say, oh, you sicko. Me show. And you had a free biane. Come down for no story, but today me find you.
Come down soon now.
No. And you had a free biane. Now do you free biane the Maoji. Vlahovic, if he joins Barca today, statistically, he retrogresses Barcelona.
I said, people me bomb my own way.
Oh, yeah. But in the statistics, I'm Shadrach. I found to soon this uncle. I say, statistically, he retrogresses Barcelona project to end Hansi Flick so join here. Because artistically, the movement we so sluggish, we slow, say Bebatov. Look, we are saying Lewandowski, we need movement and mobility around the box. Also, Vlahovic, somebody who works effectively by 80%, Tibona and Fastra, Kalu Watara. He's past his prime. He's past his prime. Vlahovic. I can't go for Tammy Abraham. Let's get serious, y'all. Can't comfort Tammy Abraham. Strikers always say, look, Barca Real Madrid, they have a certain standard. You are number 9 as a buy. You need to have your own standard now. Analyze and one Casana Muno Vlahovic for Barca. What for? Fran Torres a better say no. And Barca fans don't appreciate Fran Torres. Also Vlahovic. Oh, free today. I did free biane.
I said, I say Flick ma. Rafinha Munina like Omar left you on game now. To me, Vlahovic might that touch.
Has a Flick I'm ready enough. How many seasons in OD? I'm ready enough. No, I'm ready enough. He needs a polished striker. Or they completed the project, you know.
It's kind of way.
And look at them because it's getting the man and you may be free. Kaya ma come down for example natural no. I did be free. Who don't care about the ball? No. There are certain boys who are transfer marketing. Barca could Victor Roque, I'm a Power Victor, or no one can say the answer. Meaning, say, club no so. The stature of the club, look of our crab, own to me function anymore. And the Panimu, so as a now, Luge Dijon, or when you strike a papa, they took us one for you to come over from engage. Luge Dijon can Holland for striker. Yo, let's get serious. And yes, Barca needs to continue the family criteria, but then we will waste time. But say Julian Alvarez coach was here. Mekanam say no oyiwa no asemna ne da ho no. Vlahovic and Cadeno Bobo force na dia Barca. It's a big number catch say statistically the numbers in the crowd. Now 10 seasons you go so wash for free clubs. Partizan, Fiorentina ne Juve. Who go so wash
feeding say do say.
Why didn't feed in yeah nkomo Vlahovic there. Ya shade 10 seasons and our ball as an early striker. Partizan obo 2. And I bought Fiorentina 4 seasons also. A free Fiorentina no about Juventus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seasons. Okay, kabomwa free clubs no about 10 seasons. Yeah, she goes to our share. Open say the analysis no. His numbers are just
so about Fiorentina. Now 2020-2021, una 21 goals, 3 assists as a striker. Into 1 year cry. 37 games played.
Bra. It's very season, so 21.
My prouma.
Yow, Prano, Yow,
no Koba on your double digit twice or 3 times.
Yeah.
I'm your son who pro 3.
Won't find them for Kupama, my.
Oh, what is it 250?
Yeah, his best is here 21 goals. So, 17, 7, 10, 16, 10. These numbers. And look, my son can't the most dangerous thing about anyone I've ever catch on. He's about to play with an attacking line Alami she, Rafinha she, Daniel she, Femi Lopez she, Rashford she. Obu nyina so to be criticize she. San kra na mabobo bu dini nyina no. Obu to be this guy, you need to serve him. We the typical old moral cardi, most striker ni bia. Or try box room someone come ra na me twem. Now we are past that guy. Vlahovic yaw. Wow, mom's story. You trust on in fastener.
Muniska, Obi say, player number 1 of free was home. All the sporting director. Vlahovic has a flick Majuma between a player no Obama boy no shiny
because of your show Lamine Femino Sankra don't pass you two now but
Rafinha no Manga's a motor Rafinha as long as some uncle
okay
player in so uncle and no Oba coach in Rafinha to say
only say o can say no yani o player behind the profile a best one fast one different from
I'm referee Hugo Martinez so ana
because be
Hugo Martinez was not playing consistently for Barcelona until Hansi Flick by
Vlahovic the American apart from the city Tino 80 to 90% left footer striker last time who say be lead squad be a left footer striker
no did not free kick here up the strong
na very we try be a free kick baba
na say Barca dey be try be free kick ba
jai me come on the kakra no meza Juve standard you say right now in the game look my catch shall say Barca two or probably three of the best midfielders in the game. Now me Lewandowski and Ferran Torres I'm not okay with those squad no. I don't entity Shadibio the man Laporta Copa Lewandowski also brand say. The standard of Eto Suarez mono na emuawa after say look the journey you better the money mono. So the manager was thinking say okay Lewandowski no wait me bridge the kakra. Before that no use Aubameyang. I'm Obayajuma but share competition you can know about to be competition because at Barca it has to be every day. That is the early stage. Yes, so Shaba Kwano could be home by 1 week no Asaba. No, it has to be every day. Yeah, Vlahovic. No. He's not casting that mold. Jose Esaba back to national team footballer. Yes, Osaba back to or back to Portugal national team no moment can say we have a who Mourinho in different mirror altogether. Club football who Jose the best version of Jose, but I don't think say national team football enough of Jose. Imagine say Jose Mourinho Portugal, any Argentina, Brazil, France, Croatia, England, Ebebo. Jose loves rivalry. He loves to have the game played even before they kick off. So Managerial say best as one a new leaf of life. So back to national team football because maybe I make a say idea. Jose needs a miracle to be back to Madrid level no. But if some Martinez call from Belgium, not Jose, agent nod no dia. I am sure say Mourinho's be guys be now what Jose Mourinho fan out they will be very much happy. And of course Portugal drew bra. Here a tough manager be able to lead you generation we say. João Neves, Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva. These are players here a mediocre coach. Somebody who understands the methods. Somebody who is hungry to win. And for national team football, my dream say Jose Portugal Jumanoa, a big dream for himself. A new challenge, a new dawn cry. But as to say a bit me a Basso jazz ass or kind of story no. And it be and a best so pay a new dawn of life at the Amorim Zako Portugal. Now it's about
Joseph Fadi and maybe a Benfica for the Jumana Mono.
Me come in Kwa Cameroon, Mosambra England, MFA small clubs in B. Monco Portugal. Umbra England, Spurs, West Ham, Crystal Palace, those clubs and Embro Amorim so those clubs and so imagine say Honanaka as the starting. But so go back to Benfica. A better country at the Anamame. A better country here in Chile could be a mammy. And it was go back to Portugal, CIA Casey. And you're good. Central for better trainer. So what's about back to the place? And so stay La Liga, England, hub there. And it's the same middle table. Back to Benfica, the continue. But Amorim is a young coach and you can also hear in CCA. Ever said you be happy because you're not a because one about to but that's the job. On Drew United, I want to cook in the buy. But a middle table like Spurs, Newcastle, and Amorim so
But I say new video analyst, Mesa.
New Manchester United and Fred Man.
Wontumi
for 2 years they be okay. Permanent,
for Carrick.
Makuma Muno Krena making. Truly be obet me.
For 2 years.
2 years obet me.
One Amorim Tama Otina Casa Amorim CV and not they banning in Echina or Casa.
Yeah,
because he said, and then one of the reasons was he felt Amorim was young club Nessun. And you may womb the pressure it brings.
The key rigidity. Amorim is rigid. Amorim is rigid. Yeah, when I'm a nigga in ya, say man penna somewhere United BM. Apart from that, many CV wants him. Yeah, no. Let's see.
What makes you convinced that Carrick can do the job for 2 years?
One, Carrick is a local boy. He's a local boy.
Mo.
Two, this job, Louis Enrique almost see. Thomas Tuchel almost see. Pep Guardiola almost see. Conte almost see. Jose almost see.
This almost see Bukrano.
Aha! You need somebody who didn't sabati Tifino. Forgive my word. You need a local boy. Then inside, people scraps, to build even the basis. As I know,
Aya Konama.
And not the Beyonce Mekasa may refer to Javi at Barca Dieno. Javi 1 or the Eco Europa. Okay. Javi the Eco Europa.
Frankfurt ne be mu frame.
The pause I gave them could do feel. But that was some question about 70 video. Say, I don't know to Europa. I'm seeing no chasso. I talk, I say, here, Sabisicani. It will continue to be the Diana and Nedia and to us of a hearing to Nibi. It is the standard. A comment about only. What I say, Barca, we are looking for a coach. Javi, your Petrofi, or say a Europa. Then the club on the say now, when you dear sign, your signs of best sign by BIFano. They changed, but Hansi Flick and a bar originally no place na the war no kono struggle. Two, the knowledge of La Masia, and I say Hansi Flick. Compare knowledge of Xavi on La Masia, knowledge of Hansi Flick on La Masia. So Xavi Diane, they now quite say before Pep ever replace Frank Rijkaard no who Messi, Pep no who Messi, no who Xavi, no who Iniesta, no who Piqué, no who Fabregas, who blessed him brave. So he knew say Rijkaard in Philly Iniesta sa because our Edmilson, our Deco, our Holland ni boy no bombing as Van Bommel no. But Pep knew say Xavi was ready, Messi was ready, Busquets was ready. Second, no Busquets improving on the chair to the Mascherano, sir. Because they were proving, no more proving a woba. But he knew them were academy.
Was it Dino Mo Samuel Tunko?
Aha! But he knew they already players. Look, my career no I am a Kobe menu. Then I can game now. But he knows him. He knows him in the house. Then I can game now. He hasn't done anything. But I am saying that somebody because to get back to the top, yeah, a series of processes. Shadi the same thing at Wama Mikel Arteta. What did say? Arsenal
6.
Echo 7.
2019.
But Shadi Una Emery Bahobi Ebaho after Arsene Wenger. No, so Una Emery Baho. Do you think that right after Arsene Wenger, last for the Juma Besha Arteta? Why were they looking for a mature coach? Why were they looking for a mature coach?
Say project no drew baby or say titles. And
right after that, you know, cover local boy in Mikel Arteta.
The reason why Mikel Arteta wouldn't be, you see, the big problem at United, when almost all the supporters want a rebuild, but Omunya ready for the sacrifice of a rebuild in the shape of the pain that comes with it. Arteta nya Amorim line be some time ago as now.
Arteta out.
10 games be. Now Mikel Arteta sheba ko bi po.
This is the case.
You see, Arsenal no. Mikel Arteta was able to convince Edu. And then call for say ade ne ye dwiri ade no. Mum ye nwiri ni nyina anye dey. So compare the first 11 na Mikel Arteta koto Arsenal. The first 11 ekuta Arsenal. At United, I'm telling you for a fact that if they had players like Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Lacazette, a bit very difficult. So, class of 92, there's a lot of noise, there's a lot of talk. The club, in someone who, Michael Carrick might be winning the next 4 games. We were sure Kamposa out of the next 30 matches, nobody may win 8 to 9 straight ahead because team in the form now pick at the right time. The question I'm asking myself here said the first point of thing is about summer budget. So to players bra. Now only JC Wokos mobile more bid number. The first problem I've been here say be a work for 2 midfielders the maba or mummy na do baba nyina ba couldn't botch and come menu. After this at the time, what it is so? No much as here. Oh, a academy boy. We say it's what market a cotisca kesedi about. The player number. The next version of everybody is so Ulusu 1, 2, 3 to us. How the supporters are going to react to rebuilding. This is a club that let nobody lie to you. They listen to the class of 92. Omutie supporters. So the slightest thing and the pressure that comes with it, it is not independent.
You say when you're ready, some basis.
In America, say United year, there will be intermittent to me trophies won. EFL Cup, FA Cup, Women League. I'm talking sustained. Sustained is very difficult until they change their line.
And one thing I'm me remind me as I say, some case sustained success, a crime, so a local boy like Carrick or a top foreign brain.
No, it's not a boy.
Oh, because a local boy United at it.
It's only by you.
Oh, of course. Yeah, but maybe the situation is too. Me say either a local boy, a homemade, or a top foreign brain. It's a pepper the know they call city Kosasan Bibiano, or somebody who understands how we work here. Two situations.
Okay, so
you see, I wish you all the best. But me Michael Carrick, as I said, yes, me a real season now. No matter maybe I'm a Drubian, maybe I'm the club, maybe a Carrick, I'll leave the job. And also to me United remove UCL a Juma be quite maybe a man. Be Nana Sumunyono. Or Mana Sumunyono. This is a job I believe Obiti said Thomas to kill, or the character and the aura to manage Manchester and Obiti said Luis Enrique. These are guys Omono. They have the aura and Omono Ogronwa. People will even choose their words over own penifona multi club in the and these are people that can, I believe, someone beat my Manchester United. Maybe some uncle for them who beat my Manchester United. Because as here for Nina and Ruben Amorim buy a card the same thing. Only buy a fair money card the same thing. Actually, this other back away. By he on the West Ham, you know, Espiritu Santo game. Then he very tough. So I don't know Espiritu Santo Nankas and meaning the Manchester United. I know. Teams are coaching in the Manchester United this year game. No more game pa. What kind of days at Wolverhampton Wanderers? Now we used to be nervous. Game be a nervous be now no a pie shot panya in the net. A be game the 1-1. Manchester travel ko Wolverhampton Wanderers be a omo bre. Then was a clubs. Now see how cry and quite chile mu baby cry United are born in Nottingham Forest in the back be. And look at how they struggled. Then this is a West Ham team a baby or more than yaw. We need 4 out of their last 5 games.
Chelsea cross and accommodate so na
almost Chelsea too no
come back
and I come back and Danny. Yeah, I think Nuno Espirito is a good manager. He will stress United, but he's coming up against a different Manchester United in terms of the players in the attack or Modeba. Yeah, as it stands now, if you want to stop Manchester United, stop the attack.
Say obeso stop it you are
and a pekwan so boys in and also na heading because you see Manchester United team no me no obetimi a share United 2 yaw the probability see be game na 3-2 no crowd so obetimi a share United 3 probability see be game na 4-3 no e was so that is the kind of battle West Ham are going to fight today yaw West Ham benya go say onya go say omubenya clean sheet so omunya clean sheet yaw the attack of Manchester United will define the game nyame adomende Bruno Fernandes Matheus Cunha Brian Mbeumo Amad Diallo quartet way yaw how would you contain them? No, that is the question I say at teams in United also with how will you contain these 4 players? Actually, the Obetima could not Lisandro Matria for so you have a long boss, Nibuina Bakubiashe. But see, a game in 90 minutes, we was United in Shegu. There be yaw. When was the last time I was United about goalless? Yes. When was the last time I was a Manchester United about game? We game 0-0 United and Shegu. Even under Amorim, when Manchester United were drawing games and losing games, they were scoring. Over game 2-1, 3-1. And I'm about
to me.
About draw 2-2. About draw 1-1. So if you want to beat Manchester United, find a way to stop them from scoring. I don't think the defense of West Ham prevent United from scoring.
Who then wants to pay Brian Mbembo, Amad Diallo, Obe stoppe Mateus Cunha, Benjamin Sesko, Bruno Fernandes. Why don't want to stop these players?
Now me dream assembly home before I stand the studio. New the first idea about me to me is say cut the supplies. Supplies near why Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, what did they mention as no? But all cutters have Bruno Fernandes supply no. There's Mateus Cunha no bet me drop your bench, rubber for board the ball number. What you say? There's Amad Diallo, also bet me drop your for board the ball na day. So the only thing you can do is to go to man marking. Just make sure say players don't lose their duels. Man-to-man marking, especially the quartet and the four, no, police so then they just don't lose their duels. That is all. But yes, more space, more free time. Bruno no kate supply na still ya wade so makati Bruno kunya mo ebomo. These are players on be drop it back abefa ball na ko. On ba befa ball no e de akwa. And let's not forget about the creativity of Casemiro. Yeah, a certain part of him we underrate so much. You him say Casemiro take obi adwen ne so take, but there are certain passes Casemiro see hu bi o. Obo so abo pass ne ba na akosi player so. The number of passes are all the boy United no was throw. Yeah, I think West Ham will try today, but the attack is too hot. It's too hot for West Ham to handle. No, the attack is too hot. I know a my West Ham. A bad day. A bad day in the Amaomo. Yeah, I think Chelsea, one of the games on born and now, so Mutimishena, they will have hopes of qualifying for the top 4 in Leeds United. Very compact, aggressive, can play through the lines, can play through the press. But the case here is Chelsea cannot afford to go into another game on first half. No, consider go be and I say they can't play 2 different halves. Now under Liam, Chelsea both 2 different halves. I don't know if you realize it. Either they play the first half so well and the second half now come bad. I remember second half so well. Now first half no master start slow. At this rate, if you want to qualify for the top 4, because they say the top 4 no Aston Villa baby or dano nyina ye. Omo call 11 games no be antimi show omo show be AC3 yaw. Afi form na sa ba form kakra. Because Boubacar Kamara, money some of these guys, Tielemans money injury situations. So they are going to have 1 or 2 bad results. If you want to qualify for the top 5, and I said top 4 now, these are games you need to stamp your authority on, getting to the latter stages of the season. Now Liverpool are not becoming hope. Ushane bu Liverpool abem. Ushane bu obi odu echi bia abem because they are so fit. There's a need for you to get results as soon as possible. But Leeds United yetima yaw ye ni omo money 2 halves bad bako. Uda o bad no kra manage na ne modro bi. Na o good no fashion no na wonto. Because we are very stubborn. One of the key battles we'll be watching today is Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Chalobah and Asa Fofana. For Fofana, most of these strikers get to him very early. But for Chalobah, he brings in that particular quality in winning duels against such centre backs and attackers. So I'm hoping Chelsea will find a way at home, Stamford Bridge, and make sure Kopama form ne Pikeba, picking up the loose spaces in behind the defensive lines or the first press of Leeds United will be very crucial, extremely crucial. This game will Ganacho mu game and you be influence. But I think for Nato, Estivao, Kopama today, Joao Pedro, the ability to drift it. But I think there's something Joao Pedro developing in recent games I'm really proud of. Now, he's not only technical. Whenever you play the ball to his feet, pass national and Asia. Now he has added a certain level of strength. Now against Napoli, look at how digital defenders so against Wolves, all of these teams. So on the physical level, no, as attaching a technical ability. And I think as a centre forward, he should do that continually. Because he said, no, be jack of all trades. Jehovah Bosso, Chelsea Nina and Papa Biao,
Wontumi.
And that is what he is clearly doing. And we play a massive role at the amateur Chelsea against Leeds United. I think Chelsea wins this game against Leeds United.
Okay.
And wow. I think for Barcelona, me Tottenham crowd them inko because of money Newcastle game no. Newcastle Tonelli issue ne since ho. But I no play me respin kakra. There's a story am any ojo me sisi anam de siama. Camera yafi. PSG for na soma en crowd ya Copa Madrid for ne say Vitinha no mo pena. Oma soma.
You want Pedri nyina anya adwuma.
Oma soma.
Wontumi.
Some me so bibia. And na me ha belo anim. Na me ha belo atama wo ya adwuma ma put the pressure one so. And there are videos circulating around Mbappe buafu yaw. I think this is a Real Madrid team at this stage of the season. Mo your team no confuse you you are playing with the fire.
Mate.
And almost Champions League kwan no.
Mate. Wow, ma say Kofi Kisi. Kofi Kisi say, I don't agree with Messiah for saying Carrick should leave the job and go, even if he outperforms. Manu, there is a young man seeking for job. When he looks behind and see how Pep became Pep and the likes are. My brother, let's pray things go well as it is.
Man, I'm not a young man.
Okay.
Don't pay young man.
Yes, he changed it. Three back, you see. Then and I'm sticking to my beliefs.
Yeah, me United a man. Omo born abaso ye this year say, oh, give the job to Carrick. Oh, give the job to Carrick. But momo 1 week and 2 weeks. Ebe twaso 1 2 3.
Mama yana kwara company for be studio sa. And ebe dim komo mo. Omo wa. Ya be bansem de bi wo mama ne piwa kenwe. Ana yewi ana ya ba beti de kwara company for no e ba because say the em say omo ne Abdul Karim Zito. Tinton time. Eno say the buy say the kai kan no ase ombo match no ya. Sana na ebe ko after say results ankoye no. Okay. Say product and so baby and our boys and also say we skills. And also that's right. In
Medase. Mamin chetty for Nyashafoni na anapi.
To me,
a 3p garlic mixture, a free piwak natural health. Garlic crogen ya dia doni and fanke jam fen so bian fremo. And untimwa wadeno ejane so a yentinim akumem ena moja mojuma o shame wutieme or ya debu untinim wakuma no moja mo drama come for the amount sebebwao a 3p garlic mixture. A one boosty immune system ne the amount and unti ya de intime meo abra wafa edupe bi wunyanto obi dia pharmacy shop bi e ben wono bowre mu na koje odie frasia ne abusuani nyina nchenom na emu renti ne no be mu enyi fi ne nkeka wa bi emfri mu se de be ya moja be de afisa ne se de se na apomode mapa wo hia no wonsa etimi aka anope ye hwe mema apomode meka mema apomode a prostate ne ho asem e na mebeka ansa na no mame fa doctor number no ema obi ana pesa wankasa ofre no na one ne twetwe nkomo na church ya de ni mu kire no waye krado ofre ne sisi ya obeje so ne number 0248 92 88 92 yaka prostate ne mpempi no bosa ya de we din adwen ya ne ba bebre na chimtichi ne mema ne se prostate no ya de enu nti ubet was medium ni prostate mistra prostate nya ya de ho ka na ya na akoye ensempi ni nyina mema no bia ewobi ka mema ho ebo wonju so twa na se wope no na sa woni oba edi nnemu nhyiemu enso na eko oba ne ho akoda ne eba aba abonten no o prostate no na ehwe ayesenso no edi amount ni wo kwansa wotena se ema ha obi eba prostate no eho prostate no etimi enyini udi mfinhia ne be se aduanan 40 years a ewon pempenso bi etimi nyini kodru sanso na free aduosia 60 ede kon etimi nyini na fe abeye kese pa se nyanyini na ama prostate no aye kese dia ebi a wo de na ye busuamu e na wo fefriye wo fa bi wo na na bi no prostate wo chimato ebi a prostate cancer wo so timi fa bi e wo sa kwan ne so anya san so dia na enemu yade gonorrhea ne syphilis no wa ampa ni a hwe timi didi mu na ama prostate no ehu akana ni nyina mu no edro ba ko pe e na mekanfo e dia ma e ye 3p garlic mixture eno ni edro no mebeboa abo prostate no ban e dia ma eno ntine wo ye be ma wo frase Johnson temperature ni anajo a wada e distract to sleep entime ma won na me stop 3p garlic mixture chi kwan na your prostate na ehu aka no e na akofa sa o hawo no e de aba uti ya wo be manim abra wo Johnson ana wa Johnson awie ne kra no wo bre ansa na Johnson no etimi atwa obi won mo kra so wo ko Johnson be chima say ye den na Johnson no e maye wa Johnson awie ne nso Johnson ne ntimi ntwa esuso wa chekoko sa chelsea prostate no na eho akamenu abema entina on fan hihye niema bi per 3p garlic mixture du pay na frase no nom na emwa enyisa ohaw no emfi wo so oni obedi na mu nhemu asabe hu sane no ote ya wo be manim nya sa na kane no na etie ene we frase ehunu sansunsu anso bone no chelsea prostate no na ohaw bi aba ho wo jonso enso bi ani nya krogin de wo jonso no echi ayese moja mesro per 3p garlic mixture du pay bi na frase no no me ya na edi adanse garlic no de aduane na de ahoden wom esan yade pi eye no kretodo aduane ni mpo de asija so edro yin kenja enso bi ansom front ahoden wom no eye shronko pe bi no nom na emua enyisa ohaw no emfiri wo so de bia ye banso na niema bi wo ho na ye ka ho wo fie na boa yaresa ne yade kretete wo no ye sa niema na ka wo fie na boa emekọ de nim a ayaresa ne kọ nanim a doctor ema ye de tudwa eno nto ye be ma enuane ni nuaba bi a obedi ebeboa about prostate by ediama ukodwa so a tafa fresh tomatoes eye aduane ntosi pa no eno ebo anuane no bi wo mu eboa about prostate by edema afi carrot study carrot afi auto watermelon na wudi obo no yi na ba ni nyina to agu eye aduro na ba no enyanwuno reka ho na emo anuane no bi wo mu eboa about prostate no by edema afi beta cola penu nso bi neta didi na emoa ema yaresa no enkonkan enfama 3p garlic mixture na so enye na ewo pharmacy shop bia ne herbal shop se wo ye man mu de hia ne so boremu a obeka sa wo per 3p garlic mixture ewo toam ehwewa ebo garlic ya da ho ne ye kokko ena aduro ne tini ye kokko enu ti edu foforo bi obi befa de ama wo say ye garlic mixture esan ya de a obodi na bi ne mesra wo ensom wo hunu niema amabobo so wo aduro ne ho enye no akwanim kopim so benya no bi ansa na wato wa dwen ya won tanta wa bi duro no abrofo duro bi adasunti obede no wanu maduro wi aka ho emane how to edro ni kofie wo kofie na onom wi a 15 minutes edro bi a wo bi anom ka ho enkofo how emre wapomode enye na pharmacy shop seba shop be bia oboremu a wonsa ebetimi akabi bedema no esia no pay no eye doctor number na mebody atwa to me sofa number no a emfere sane yade na tie bia chemu eche doctor free ni tisukosine na yase waye krado se obeboa na oton yade a ena onya no true ne number ni bio 0248 928824 0248 Aya 3p garlic mixture
mate yarase okay well pure and Sano Drono and on 3p garlic mixture in impenfo na wie supremo Brian real quick yemana ye kwasante kotoko ho adwuma because send one make catch say osane bisi no come am so masa ko na from me dan na me nya ade ne say o mi antimi dia ne kwan bia so ombeja no kwan dwada
oh yeah nkomo de ho ze no meeting no koso ti meeting no ze ka se no mbehia 9 no ba se 9 no omu ekose mbia be 1 ho ti 1 2 3 ho anom ye meeting no na the normal technical meeting ya na Monday bi on board game we are na for weekends ye bo we are Monday hia na ya toto no ama na ye hu se de no Mexico na ho no ana enkomo no mu no Zito said na omo che enuama ekoso aduana game no ana yese Zito enuama ne nkoma na ekoso hu se baby enkomo ni free ba no hadwe na omuni aduana first game no game no mboy no first half no dressing room yes management member eko dressing room ho eko kasa kakra
say morning
yes ama yes samba on el cry day esoso so there be a yenya ne saa man nye nti eba ne saa nam say Zito su dwai nti Zito committee ni nyina na say oni team say adwuma no kwa onya obejai nti Zito nkomon didie no fancy kodu say kotoko eyo madwen say okay season no cry ya abo awie nti ka on form nye dey wie but yes say Zito say there be maybe adwuma na du no ontumi nto aso bi nti from kotoko end ne dey na ngombe say nka Zito mbo de aka no na nke mfa wie but ono so ne say situation na for now no as who good dancer be as who time no na we leave the stage into we say free stage no so na bibia ka
who say players na mwana na
yes fans in come wo mu say as players ni bi wo no ma ko Zito ntimi handle wo mu
say
obia on a preference mbia me tie me boss 6 Zito ka say ko bo 8 or so me 6 me bo 8
player by now maybe a coach na intimate now James no more than a ball 6 man pair you know no James no almost 6 but according to Maresca no no say James no call loan our Regan one bomb it for the pain
sure
so any as a player ni pra you better ni manage ebi an injury situation and indeed will confirm one full year not James in pride because some of them baba share me don't know and the football not Daniel Rose and your players may both 6 into 6 in kwa there are some ebi situations our coach you know ebet me and so ebi a wood in there Wontumi more versatile you understand so afo I have now for be 2 bet me have bought 3 in kum say now we are Kamaradini call Hilali ofi bench abebo Champions League no or Bomedilo cover boy in highlight in be and I was like what
the football is dynamic and
your common talent no have too much so we watch so konkwana uni baby a free body as supreme I'm telling you so bought Chelsea maybe aduana is oba beto one quite like a dassical insubordination ama wafa obo kotoko obo has ebia obo mediema no I know so madru you born one no dru kotoko has mediema aduana no so have arrived and one na was started relaxing but Kamaradini no born no obo no kroma de bia na ye kana ansem no kakra bi na me se me hwe won the Champions League debut no
easy fancy
obetimi abo Premier League abo Belgium League abo BRB what the couple boy there ni be
versatility
middle no wall pass or this show no dan ho ade o no na efre ball you go man ko dwane ball ba ko ye jemo so ama modan untua ayi rent and on rent ball ko busa wan kasa na mfo na mo ball other class no say you rent them mo ana ba ko to aminya ko to kwa mebo wo ba sisi kwan no ye ko training kwa no asan elite the biane pamu coach na mo da so to
the players ni bi so ye
so
problem
so mo sign a performance enhancing contract
nti oba na nko ya na ntempa
one finish top 4 ye to say
sa
went to me any league na say FA Cup ama ye say
danka aboa
kobo 6 also na de body also body kana minti you run it akwa also
the season ma also
no the be yan ya print ade ne say coach ne nye enye si to crowd the dream say kwa Africa
yo for sure
semi final one be Abdelaziz no ma hwan
Oba ye kra no fancy with a space of some few days be near there weeks months
mo me pamu ogum masama pamu Zito mo pe hwan bi
maybe a Jose Mourinho
I was over Bobby asoma ma bi cry no obetimi
so fancy na cancel so na need akomra na the woman say Prince Owusu coach Prince ono and here chi technical team no coach Obe Hamza omo and pedifo you omo say omo hwe chi macro be kuma say Asante Kodoko after duana game no a chopa by Prince Owusu eba supporters na cho say DSC and mo fanche na yenkoye no ye betie coach kakra what they to the apology or they Kodoko supporters poor performance modern edit aduana yenti kakra.
When we're in the dressing room, we could hear them chanting outside there. And it's not a good thing that's supposed to happen because they want to win and we couldn't do it today for them. I think we cannot put all the blame on the boys. They did exactly what they were asked to do in just few first some shot. There was a ball that Albert crossed, and Kwame was just tapping in. The ball went past it. They did everything that they should do, but I don't know whether it's a hard luck today for us. And the reason for that, we have to figure it out, and we have to talk to them to get them back to play the House of Folk game. The fans, we just apologize to them. We didn't do our best, and you know, definitely they will say whatever they want.
Nah, you don't say but now coach ni to just say I do my Sunday there. Ebi supporters kotoko enko down. There they win the game, and also coach Prince Edekaka to John Sunday game and also Baso.
Yeah, it's not going to be an easy game. But we go down. It's House of Folk. Definitely they would like to come here to fight us, but not this time around.
Thank you, coach.
Whoa. I want to say, coach.
Bye bye. Sorry.
Mama for me, ma. Na mama grab. Yes. Say, at you for be
when the first time.
This is not the first time. This is not the first time. Yeah, this is not the first time.
Why yeah? To be mine.
It's your. I just say, you see, Ghanaian players na do baby oko kan kesi ana kwese.
Cameroon no the owa. I'm telling you.
Oh, showcase.
Today, my men in a bush and 4 film from Pabon, Taibo, Nechi. Momon cost starting my pressure.
Yeah.
And I school fees.
We are
my boy in your sound mind.
No,
because I cancel the body, bomb back about this. I can see. I'm fine, Pabon, Taibo, Nechi. Media, my boy, no coin.
Sir, no,
so you because of me kind.
Oh, yeah.
Say, why, now, me tell me, Janao, or maintaining a disciplinary level.
Ebehadri Nana Mama Brown says Sunday on say brand ambassador my high sense almost support
Mama class more attractive brands
Mama Sunday be support Nana Mama Brown call supporters of Kumasi Asantoro on Sunday or baba inside fancy mama fancy you are
what question be son he da kwana
assembly DM say
na me chance mama
how they be say it you ya
ni na boko de no say me hit you catch management member o I don't know GG place no so sir my first question no I didn't know GG place no so sir oh say because Madrid no Casillas almost ko Ramos almost bye bye Ronaldo almost masa and opposite me Jan Mbappe can be Vinicius Kwai obi amana babebo because without war or the Champions League I don't know GG players no so sir yet omo mamo hwe o say Asante Kotoko no opimisodia and so bekaya emra audit no share the current IMC in sem no o can be big show say ne mano ana ne nana no mon de my family diagro the biom here bia no e was say ye ma wo o market ya o mo de o didi mo o mo dambre na de my fan diagro so ohini akasa no emfatim no ene mrantie no en diagro and say oh bo ama a team like Asante Kotoko yes Kotoko there from titi no you know a place that's right with the intention say we by doing so we bring results you know from the players and you know and yeah but that's the trademark of Asante Kotoko until the biano player bia or bebia or per se or beba abebama Asante Kotoko so maybe all hold much and I don't think Sanka a bad idea say so players so be one I mean just try to get us the results and so kai does this you know we krana after we p maybe a fountain no world miss me entrance or na bottom baby aboma so and then I check
see mo ye we ni nyina wie mo di amohwe no ye results are players na so de be mamo na in return results no so reflect treatment amode mo no
ya wankasa mu feel same as members
how do you enya easy my Sunday they say after the game na any be na boy you know we met communicators with the idea how are we going to convince or talk to our supporters so we stadium on Sunday against our folk. You can imagine Sanka Shedriana on Sunday akakasa no kwa de anka be minimize kakra uti ase wo se supporters na kasa no awode ni enije no eden e wo hono mo uti ase enti ha adwen se yenya sa qualification no supporters of Asante Kotoko are result oriented supporters yendie we don't accept any other thing apart from results, apart from win. It is a win now ma ne ha adwen kakra, but then again I who say a football and I yen to me winning all our matches. Nti ebi wo ho a obe winning, ebi wo ho a obe lose, ebi wo ho a obe draw. With the supporters no. Sunday yepo game ni Lawyer Safuduku was on new office be war after heading towards Labour runabout on the office be on the yepo game na me ne call. Ti ejire ni bo ni was akokra bi che Kotoko Jesse. Na apparently also office stadium after the game you know nanti akọ Asafu akofa car.
Wow.
Na nanti so na de man kakra na akokra na ade okohin so ofin kokọ eno be hwe ball no nti okọ papa nyemu pa okọ back akofa nkoko ka akọ so na sanka otwe ye ma ni ba ye ni house de oso obeba obesa ba na mbom kono okọ no de nti onante sa ne se odwen kwa we fa so a oba wure ni fie nyame adoma Sunday na nyumre na okọ no oba wure fie because and crowd di jaw ni say okọ akofa we na ba nti onam na odwen de okọ be ka che ne man ne nna no and I felt so bad papa ni mu je be ofi sebi saka skasem ye okay I cannot think so benanti from stadium abesi akwasa sokofa kako so nti and or sacrificing the little or one the yeah I mean yeah any option any option
now season and kasa no problem na day
you see media me nye the type me apportion blame on people but I think say a collective yes ye cha obi abenya bi oti ase yes ye cha obi abenya bi de bia meka we are supporters no are we doing our part as supporters now? When was the last time who said baba ya to me if leaving half of the stadium capacity? When was the last time? I don't remember. Team no to kwanya. Quite apart from the few notable ones, on say one there. Abribia, omo the team nechi. Can we say same to the others? And the answer is no. Maybe America, oko a venue like Doma, baby any Swedru, even Hohoi, Pando. They win most of their home matches simply because of the presence of their supporters.
Yes.
And it is like a festival. Anytime a league match, it is like a festival, especially when they are meeting at Asante Kotoko. Heart of Lions. Now, until we went there last 2 weeks, now my home performance at the say. And so a day before the game, no, there were street carnivals.
Kotoko Town.
A great awareness, no. But Baba Yara, no. Enyenesa. Minichum eko akuma. Say never more side.
Yeah.
Okay. Ti yakon program. Yeah, yakon we program ayeba. Papa be parking the car. Pepe there. Otimom da yakon jina ho ase. Enti no mo ye ni ye ma ye na
yeah. The Amuyanti and I am my stadium. No, me fear and me fear here until I am my stadium because daddy. Okay, that disagree with you. Yeah, team need a collective responsibility and support. So you bet me a kaya wabo. Foreign teams in your supporters say problem be wo na wo menye ho a they go to the stadium and express their displeasure to the management of the club. Sometimes we try go placard so na there stands no na camera air capture na there. Why can't we do same? Because a team no winning match into no me go stadium. But at the end of the season we expect say my Kofa Division 1, my Kofa Division 2, my Kofa Division 3, Kofa players are the mature players. We should maintain the quality we have and then bring more quality. And then Samba cause is here. Hey, Adam Mojano wako. But maybe so we can't meet his demand. What I say? It's adding. You die kahubi. Because you win here. Sami kahu many J. I mean, your postings be brave or social media na there. It is a uncle here. Minko blame you be na minko international. It is make I say a collective. And there was a yetrase quite your faso. The team nechi one or two things maybe ana emwa. But we can't always sack coaches, we can't always sack players. Not the same problem, no. Oh. So ask yourself, say, okay, player wake up, Wenty, and my wake up, so call now. Still no problem now. That's all. So what do we do? So I think it's a collective responsibility and we need to work towards that.
Ocean log Niswa, medium on Dikaino, 43 points, Adriana Stars 36, House of Folk 36, BBN Go Stars 36. And Santiago Rocco 35. Sorry, Adriana FC, and it also 2. 8 points gap, and a medium a B between Omonemo. So say a Kwamba Kwananka Koroko Befaso Aqua African, that is the FA Cup. Koroko bet me League in Aqua Africano.
Possible, but adding. Adding, because League Ayache. So Billy D will be with 3 points. Crano. Heading. Say, but me, unless I will put in maximum effort. So, medium are leading at Santa Kotoko with 8 points now. Though a possible day, but adding. We have 39 more points to fight for because I can't 13 matches are Yebebo. Saying from supporters, front, management, playing body, technical team, you bet me a kaye wabo. To fight for the rest of the matches now. I can't any problem because Obili do with 8 points now, 39 points to fight for. So and you can say, to me, you bet me aye. This is Kotoko. But ask yourself, say, for instance, 2 weeks ago, Mediamako Lusu or Abranka say, what happens to the next game of Kotoko? A boy, meanwhile, no more a day before Kotoko Ebo. Edu yes no yanse what did American say back omo lose ye na ka share ya aka 5 aka 5 points then the league na ebo you know almost one match e watakwa a venue a good record e wo ho no so what you say eti aka idea betu aka say e betumi aye Emana ye no let's say you can boom. So ask yourself, what you win your matches in Naka, medium man so winning in Naka. We win the league, you know. I say, yeah. What you say? It's Yankasa winning league now. You blame me, I was saying Yankasa, you blame me. Because there were certain matches via you draw by a sports stadium. Ha, Nakenuka say you draw. Nakenuka. Say draw those matches. Like I say ye deal, say ye bia. Say benya 3 points no. Kakras supporters kakra ba stadium. Omo dem ba de bia. Management ye deal say omo ye. No, technical be ye dey. By do pit no so There was some begging chances. I mean, we are missing. I would blame me, coach.
You technical member, but in some people, you hope give it to me.
That was okay.
I mean, trust because
you may say you know.
Wow, also chances we are. I mean, who said no? This one day easier to score than to miss.
Say no, me blame coach.
Sunday way, look at the first half. The number of chances, opportunities are here created here. Major honor shake to fake frame me. No near and the kind that you say. Ne ball a mo boy. Someone we near. We blame me coach because we created the chances. And the Argentina ain't me converted. Sunday no can you show even one goal. I'm telling you, we could have qualified. But Amanusa. So this is where we find ourselves. But then it's that we have only one option to fight for the rest of the 13 matches like our league in Omono and see how it goes.
Okay. Sunday ball has and studying from the statistics of our league in this season in particular. Asante Oroko Fie na Hode ne Sheda ni Strosa. Anna has been very good on the road. Harry.
Asante Kotoko Fie Awode. O aka wo se sanka. Awode ni you.
Shara yan mama me teams na modern ball home.
Home.
Awode mo yan ni guso kasa na shara mama me teams na modern ball so mo si fair obi a home venue.
O hwe since I feel Obuase back to Babayara Sports Stadium. I think we've played about 25 matches, so no defeats. And I think 4 draws be Benabemo. Adriana Diano Kwabeka, I think it's 25-26. Adriana Diano 90 minutes. We were not defeated. Now, with this record, no, I don't think it is time for us to sit down and say Obimbe breaky. Now so be so breaky injecting beer to say a of folk Debbie. Oh Debbie. No. And no the ANC. Yenim say omo wa hoden away matches set let me use the word setting away games because Baba the omo fan ma ho na omo fan do also and the fan do ho. So me catch supporters and they say look say nyakrana and then house of folk.
Okay, so let me make a reference to it. Top 10 most home wins, and I say still someone takes a ban, Sana Koroko 10 with 6 matches. I'm a renew home. To say and I'm a patch of it. Mumufia home, not necessarily say be a defeat.
It's worrying. Like I said earlier on, say social matches be a draw by Bayara. But say a hard dream because you can imagine say even 10 home wins and we drew against Mediama, we drew against Adriana, we drew against Pando Heart of Lions, and I think Brekum Chelsea. Which these matches, no, especially with Brekum Chelsea, especially with Adriana, Mediama, yes, you lose to focus kakra.
Yes.
In the early hours or minutes of the game, no, you lose hours we kakra. I'm going to take it 2-goal lead.
You come back.
But a game like Chelsea, Pando Heart of Lions, the other top is Samates with 8. It's Udia Lions, any Mekum Chelsea, any 8.
8 wins. Think I'm almost wrong.
Utia say, it's a dear beer, a hard drink a cra. But then, and then, say me as a supporter of Asante Kotoko, media reward meninje. Likewise, all our supporters, enemy and paying for including the playing body. Now, who sang the ball cry house of folk on Sunday?
Samba Belusi.
Now, Samba Belusi, Debbie, and the and Obi interview American so say, officer said head coach in New Hoide, then I said the Kwame Poku Krajina bench, Grabesha. Oh, yes. And we ain't me negotiate with anyone because in supporters, Omabre Ache, arehono yɛ just too much but yɛ pɛ sɛ pepa wɔ mu anim nsuo di a ne wɔ mu nsuo di a this is the time I was saying in the supporters then we can think about the rest of the games but wait this particular game there I was saying if you now you share us and something to make try you the bot rock right here because you see how it has a dianim on the league log dianim it's then they be ya Baba Dayechi and Dayase. And the only option is that beat them on Sunday and take over that position. Asa. Into the Ameye. They are not in and in the management team Beye. Their communication team led by lawyer Safuduku Beye. Their supporters front led by Chairman Fosuwari Ebeye. And their players Nagasa led by Samba O'Neil Beye. You know, count Nyama Wim Ebumwa. How we should be able to beat us on Sunday? No. Let me say, training train can no cross up on Tizuni ever fako. It is Ude Yelusama Adriana. Yelusama way. My house, dear. The view. Hey, this like a Baba Sunday FMP Stadium.
But now so Ubisa ni said there was a mintadiana.
Okay, I'll hold on with that question. And there are certain things that is opinion, my opinion, and things that I would love to share. But for now, I think and then no, maybe the best free Jimukakra with that, and they knew with the Kotoko supporters and what they want to do. And they could have the Karimzi to Numa BSC, but said they are Thursday. Oh how one said they are Thursday. Oh how you see, there's a certain statement I always say about the supporters of the club and how they do things. You see, Utio Munsem Libya, Koroko Saki Kucha. There are certain statements you hear like Koroko a big club. Until results are bad, I was here Saki coach. But I sit down when I go back and I say, okay, yes, you are right. Maybe Akoroko is a big club. Results are bad, you need to sack a coach. But the next question is, do you think the club operates as a big club?
Players or motto.
Structures or more putting in place. So why do you expect to act like what you are not? Didn't think was a way you want to say will be a when you walk. It is usually any banner, but catch yourself a be a free bar. That's so. Show when you know what day. It's before you can come out with such talks like a big club, coach results are but ask yourself, say, club now, who dear children club now, what dear gentleman, who dear children in a club now, as big as you think it is, do you think the club will preach like that?
Big question.
You saw coaches like Ali and operate like your own Kotokona. How do you expect you to work and compete at the top level? It's not possible. It's absolutely not possible. And you know the answer mentasem. The government tobacco to 2 years in the meantime or farmer
financial loss.
Or 2 months pay be our J. Almost salary income.
Ma kwati say bia o mantin atwam kakra maybe rasa keman to abra salary
na supporters ko mo
e be supporters people Canada big I fear get your code onsi no onsi
did you hear that? No yeah, at the end of the day the casualty is always good because now no mobile game no stadium then the attitude and a lot of things that went on the supporters phone they rightly deserve also but I've watched games maybe person me hunu ni pa okoso morofin donzo nsade ne ba akotokose number 9 mukwale ko be na 9 we ni asem meme nkomo tini susu hwemanim me ana me pai fa me baby
who ask questions
what I say when okoso morofin donzo nsa didn't free baby because as it stands now, my friend don't do unless somebody renews the contract and maybe I better decide say they will make the deal permanent. Maybe I can try more man. But I think for the time being and the terminancy, and my friend don't do the highest paid player Kotoko.
Ose,
I will be some say. Nipo son and Saturday by say Mukwale replacement into more transfer D in Bella
the highest paid player.
He's the reason why Kotoko, and I'll prove it. Say Thursday, remember, I'll prove why Morphine Donzo is one of the big reasons why Kotoko and Timian compete for league and the FA Cup. The number of big chances are about watching it. Min kai krano kwenyina se koya Kotoko ne ba se ke Holy Stars. Now what they are Kotoko ni aduana keeper da from ya bo penalty rebound on the kobosa bo keeper ne nine no.
And they say we goalkeeper na baso.
Yes, wa she has hey. Na do she has away dey. Yet what bas Kotoko center forward. Albert ye na dia no okroma se so she ho ya na meboa. Oba won san beto aso. Omo people will be behind it.
Ni bono minimum say we di no rage ni aga those times no moko club bi mu ado ni mbo ne bi Kotoko afa no nkumbra 2 Harris Mokratan so no bi an hye ni mo sa bat bakwe mu bo bi an odwuma mba boy so no nya ba names who feel say the momo toy ni the mo for couple of seasons down the lane no what do you compare clubs am no mo compete here abibi amomo quality e chen wo mo and as you say them say obi a timi to be
I'm restricted me home for just this season.
This season.
This season. I can tell you without fear, say your quality isn't in be organized.
Wow.
To be honest with you, it made me a ball from the goalkeeping to attack, and then say offer goalkeepers are most clean sheets. Over the ongoing season, Kamara also too. So you can't tell me say he's not a good goalkeeper. Look at our laterals. Lord Amwa, Patrick Esidu. These are not bad players. The quality of Lord Amwa won me PA. What you say? Then come to the central defense wall. Egna say ni ma Henry Ansu. Look at Samba O'Neil. Samba O'Neil in next like how the stars about defenders are almost most goals in the ongoing season. Samba is one of them. Very good. The quality is there. Come to the midfield.
Also, guy you cry must have funny for Bekum Chelsea by Zakaria.
Zakaria,
no share or
what we saw in
Zakaria the knee, but Zakaria to me in the league, as at the time I know Zakaria, but he was not part of even the top 5 centre backs in the league.
Okay,
and I have my issues with that. Me as a fan will know because just near a league nache. I'm not disputing him.
So okay, before the anchor
near a league nache, and I won't dispute him.
Watch your time now, man. Say be last season before the okay, so
near a league
Then you come to the midfield. Jewu, Seth Kojo. Look at Emmanuel MP, Baba Yaya, Walid Hussein Neema. Can you tell me say these are bad players? If your wings or Dauda Saka, Amid Akwa, Vin Shaibu. Yes, Shaibu, yeah. Onya sa injury na yakoye no surgery or recover. Inusa from Ukwawu United, one of the finest wingers. You walk really. Then go to the attack, and then Sakanya Sam Nayenka, Akampoku should even be the number 1 striker for the Black Stars. Kwampoku. Right? Abeta Moa. Donzo, let me say this. With the exception of Nigosa Onche, we said the work rate of Morifin Donzo.
It was true.
And no na me depend on them.
Okay, see the can say
about converting the chances. But say unya attacker. Now to me feed the 18-yard box of the opponent. And bad defense. ebeboa ebeje ball esa de san echikwa such a player no dia ohia ne se obenya obi a obe partner no so clinical onye adwuma no ma no nhye. There are certain players like that. Oh, my goals no, but provide or assist. He's one of the players I work currently in Asante Kotoko Bola Ombre. Okobe bia. Mude atende bia we commentary na dia. More stars or players and the number with times are cover grass. He's one of the finest. Just that on goals. And no issue no. What you say? And no issue no. But it do baby. Opiki pa. Our 4 goals, right? Yeah, yes, our 4 goals. The only goal king currently is 6 or 8.
No, by now I'm going to 10.
The beyond.
Charaliano mama a goal king race no.
No. Yes, that.
Or the goal king chat and
I think it's 6 or 8. What you say? Your 13 more matches to play. It me the beer maker and obi accepted the fact that the quality akotoko what me even bench no you be starting line up no your bench.
Okay, so when the Samuel attack me with 8,
yes,
and Prince Trineboa,
yes, it those who are on your dear crown.
Richard yes, to 8.
Those who are on your dear crown or 4.
Those who too near you, who too near the chief season.
It's a league. Obiango share RTU 5 goals or 6 goals. We have the goal.
Wontumi.
What can be about the squad?
So the what can you know? Then the problem here dealing.
I think I make say I was say yet nasi. Me. But no, but I even if I know it, baby. Kotoko just see ano. No. Baby, I just see ano because Sunday I poor match now. The focus and everything was as of work. And that's the reason why I come young baby and say we couldn't qualify to the next stage of the competition. No? And that 10 person no it was super and idea. That's why we kept quiet. But if it's Sunday cry almost you lose your crown. Answer na many communication director Losafo Dukuni chum no yakoda about 2 a.m. because now we say yoko tech kotiti banners na die back promote the no for chroma anything Asante Kotoko. It may be a me one day e be a just see Asante Kotoko was see no. This is not the time e be happen she blames. You need be a problem no war. But you betna ha na you be kind problem. Emra e be bo house of folk on Sunday no.
We are aware of the effort you guys are putting in to hype this game.
They are aware.
Maybe some questions are okay away game. Now this is okay Pando example. Do they know the magnitude of how a Pando for the Hunu games before they go there? Do they know? Or more self-awareness be say your co-opponent to opponent in the ball 110%. Are they aware?
They are aware. I'm one example. Your call Swedro. When Namuti say a night before the game, you know. There were issues over here team camp as all blacks supporters maybe a bad team camp almost had guys who was so draw ideally it's like almost support all blacks or no maba omuni kotoko for and namuna dear na it do baby now I don't know more I did. Now most of the players not anymore. So quickly the team manager has to call the rest. Not to come and fight you. Omumbeshe. Today be I can motivate you.
Also be fear.
Oko game no more. I be motivate you say no. Dia o ma ye no. Enu crash ye nkran say ye she all blacks.
Ni mo bro.
It will be away. Let me tell me see me na na say father no me sun here because who share
Tina make us say Mudi can catch us say and you just want you too much and they are not doing the most. Do you know why? Baby Obono dada no 3 months ni ntwa na kabat so she akotoko na obaso wode ne konkre siwo no wo she kotoko but oba ontimi nye same enti any other opponent.
Sunday game them we show more the best and adwuma no mo ye no my ade but players no do na ehunu no de mo ye no they don't even care about
it.
Some
boys no more na no din komo de me mo bi adin. Players dem nsem wo ben omo chen obi ani ade am before say ye be so obi aka be bia cho say bia o we ni we ntintin na me ntimi mo ana results na ma no omo di hu ya o.
Oh, results de omo di hu ya o pa. I mean player be any one energy. Results na emano and omo ankasa within themselves na ankasa no omo discuss issues omo nim dey say omo ye ebia there are one or two things bia confidentially no they can tell you, so also no you find a way ebe solve go player there I was say ukro no no results no from the player, so the make catcher and supporters and they say
Wontumi
baby Edru no yes me fie nye but me to be joining me fie nja me fie onko show be fie at the end of the day I'll come back home. It's mesre supporters and they say yemfa bibia ntu nchen ye ko share house wa Accra e wo say ye share house wo Kumasi. They say back to back no you know mu awie me say anya ye crowd those who share go crowd on the first goal share against House of Folk and I'm a boy nti ye see kind na no ewu no Wontumi House of Folk there e de be share on Sunday.
Okay. Wow, ni yebeda ase for time ni say be din kumansa na game no asen drusunti yem fancy na yema kwan ma easy ensomra na easy say